Too deep to anchor and drifting quickly. What is under the boat?
I had the scuba mask with me and I knew that I had to look at what was on the end of the rope. With a lot of trepidation, I had a look under the boat and I thought I'm going to see something really bad here. Yeah, so we're in the tower and I noticed a dark shape skimming across the top of the water.
What the f*** is that out the back of the point? What is that?
Singlets has spotted something unusual floating about 2 kilometres out to sea.
Wow, it looks like it's swimming or moving.
Yeah, it's like so weird.
Yeah. Is it a submarine?
Is it? Oh, it's moving.
Wow.
We tracked it for a while and then we came to the assumption that it was a bunch of balloons.
Good spotting, Singos.
Thank you, sir. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye.
Floating balloons aren't cause for concern, but they've drawn attention to something which is.
You know what else is out there? There's an unattended boat out there. There's like a dinghy with no one in it.
What?
Where? Have a look at that white boat. There's nobody in it.
Over there.
There's no one in it.
Whoa!
Beyond the Shark Boys, a boat is adrift with no one aboard.
Yeah, there was no sign of life in it or around it, and we suddenly all started to get quite concerned.
Out on patrol, the Westpac search and rescue chopper stops to investigate.
It looks like a inflatable boat which could be abandoned. So if you could get that jet ski from Bondi, come and have a look.
The lifesaver helicopter appears and the decision was made for me and Max to head out on the ski and take a closer look at what's going on.
Now, the mystery of the unmanned boat attracts police as well.
Well, someone could have been out there using it, you just don't know. Like they could have dived overboard.
So on the way out there, the boat's drifting further and the helicopter was hovering above. And at this point, I'm thinking worst case scenario. I'm thinking someone's fallen off.
As Max and Singlets approach, there's no sign of anyone in distress.
Jump in and have a look.
When I jumped into the water, I've got this weird feeling in my gut that something's not right out there. So I get into the boat and the key's still in the ignition and there's a rope hanging over the side of the boat that's obviously got weight on the end of it.
Do you reckon that's an anchor?
A rope is attached to something, dragging beneath the boat. Too deep to anchor and drifting quickly. What is under the boat?
I had the scuba mask with me and I knew that I had to look at what was on the end of the rope. With a lot of trepidation, I had a look under the boat and I thought I'm going to see something really bad here.
Upon closer inspection, Singlets learns the rope is simply attached to the hull.
Literally, the rope had just got caught underneath the boat and there was nothing on the end of it, so I was really relieved.
Lifeguards' concern is that someone may have fallen overboard.
Boys, is there any sort of like valuables like on the boat that looks like, you know, there could have been people in it recently, or is it just fully abandoned?
Yeah, no valuables to speak of. It's got the key in it though.
Bondi Lifeguards to jet ski. It's Harry's. I've spoken to Lifesaver 1 base.
There is 2 water police. They're doing a check now to see who the vessel belongs to, and they're going to try and get in contact with the owners of the vessel.
Unable to find any further clues, Singlets and Max towed the boat back to shore.
There could be someone missing, but, you know, we'll leave this to the police to handle.
A landing party awaits them.
Thanks, brother. I reckon we put it straight on eBay.
Always ready to entertain the troops, Harry's seizes the opportunity.
This is your captain speaking. We're just coming through the lovely Sydney Heads into the harbour. And off we go.
Hey, Jacko, he's trying to get Harry's right now.
Oh, you kidding?
Ahoy, mateys! It's like the Queen Mary coming in.
When Harry's manned this unmanned vessel, I just knew how much Harry's was loving. Like, it was his moment. He does a lot of funny things, Harry's. I don't like to give him too much reco for what he does, but that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen him do.
This captain's not going down with ship. Starboard, right, iceberg.
Lifeguards receive a call from the boat's owner, who is 34 kilometres south of Bondi.
Oh, Cronulla, you're kidding, yeah, mate. Well, it's sitting here right in front of the tower. We can look after it for you until you come back up.
The mystery boat simply fell off a larger vessel passing Bondi.
I'm sure it was a good cruise until you turned around and realised you'd lost your boat.